What's going on, guys? You're watching The Hungry Handgunner. I'm Nick. Now, yep, got a haircut, cleaned up a little bit. I don't look like quite the grungy hippie as before. So, some of you guys caught the video of what happened to my chronograph. I'll let you guys see that now. 3,124. 3,103. Anyways, as soon as I told my buddy Billy what had happened, he reached out and said, dude, send me your address. If you don't give it to me, I'm going to get it from your wife. And long story short, Billy sent me another chronograph. So we are going to start with the video that I was in the process of making when I drilled the first Mr. Caldwell. Mr. Caldwell the second. Hopefully will meet a better fate. I'm going to be shooting from the table, so that should limit the instability and things like that that led to the first incident. So I'll go ahead and show you what we're going to do. So with AR-15 pistols being as popular as they are now, this is a 7.5 inch, we are going to see just how much velocity loss there is between something like my St. Victor with a 16-inch barrel and then this 7.5 inch build here. So we're going to be using XM193 full metal jacket, 55 grain, nothing crazy. Yeah, that right there. I think this is federal ammo. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's a 55 grain full metal jacket XM193. Should be doing about 3,000 feet per second out of the 16-inch. We'll see what it does out of the 7.5. I know the 7.5 is just obnoxious to shoot. So we will see what we get. I'm going to do 5 shots from each. We'll start with the 16-inch to kind of establish a baseline, and then we'll go to the 7.5. And again, a huge shout out to Billy for sending me that second chronograph there, man. That's just awesome that he would have that much faith in me, seeing as how I shot my first one the same day I got it. So hopefully not doing that again. I've got it on a tripod. I'll be shooting from the table. It should be good to go. All right, magazine of 5 rounds. We will commence. I apologize if I take my time given my track history here. $3,207. 3,202. 3,210. 3,230. 3,158. All right, and now the 7.5 inch AR pistol. Again, 5 rounds. $2,325. 2,332. 2,303. 2,161. 2,379. So that was actually a way bigger difference than I thought there would be. And this isn't really a referendum on whether or not you should get one of these AR pistols or even something this short. I just wanted to know. I knew obviously that round was designed for a lot longer barrel, so I was curious to see what it was doing out of something like this. So that is a pretty substantial drop, just off the top of my head. I haven't crunched the numbers yet. I don't have a notepad and stuff to write this stuff down. So occasionally, if my summary seems off, and I will put the numbers up on the screen for you, if my summary seems off, compared to the numbers. I might have been taking one high number in the back of my head and then one low number from something like this, and it seemed like the difference was either bigger or smaller or whatever. But in this case, the difference was substantial. Quite a bit of a difference. Now, as far as the terminal ballistics of a 5.56 at those speeds, I don't know. I'm not saying don't get one of these, but you are giving something up going to this. And everything is a matter of trade-offs, right? You know, with something like this, you have ease of maneuverability. It's smaller. It's a lot easier to throw something like this in the trunk. But you are giving up quite a bit, especially if you ever had to shoot this without ear protection. Even regular 5.56 out of a full-size gun kind of sucks without ear pro. Out of this, it really sucks bad. So muzzle flash is kind of cool. This is a range toy for me. This isn't a PDW or any sort of defensive weapon in any sense of the term, but it is something that's kind of fun to get out every now and then. But if you guys have any experience with AR pistols, this is a 7.5. I know 10, 10.5, 14.5s with a pin muzzle device. I know those are all pretty popular choices as well. But if you have any experience or your own ballistic data, go ahead and drop it in the comments. Let folks know. This is just one of those things where I get curious, and now that we have the chronograph, it's kind of cool to check out. It was very cool to finish this experiment this time without actually killing the chronograph, so that was really cool. I do want to give another huge shout out to my buddy Billy. Billy is currently still in the military. He's actually currently deployed and gone. So if you will, if you're the praying type, say a prayer for him and his lovely wife. These are some awesome people. I've known both of them for several years now, and Billy has been pretty influential in pushing me to even start the channel, and then just continued support over the last couple years. So definitely a really good friend. You don't come by friends like that easily, so if you have a friend like that, you haven't talked to him in a while, go ahead and drop him a line. Let him know you're thinking about him. Stay safe, guys. Keep shooting if you can. Keep dry firing if you can't, or keep playing with knives, gizmos, whatever you do. Don't get stressed out by the news. This too shall pass. See you next time.